This is the second video in the series on how to make A+ content, and today I'm going to show you the most important module of all, and that is the comparison module. Take a look. Hello home bosses, my name is Nuria from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online. And I'm making this little video series about how to create A+ content for your books and how that can really help you with your book sales. I spoke about it a little bit in my previous video, and I encourage you to watch it because it shows how to create one of the modules for A+ content. But this video today is going to be about a different kind of module, and it's the module that can show your books in a comparison, and you can click on each book and it takes you to that page. And I think this is the module that's really important to have on your A+ content because it cross promotes your book. And if people land on your book sales page and they see your other books underneath, they might click on them, and that will then bring them to your other books. And you never know, you might be able to sell more than one of them. So that's why I think this is a really important module to include in your A+ content. And I want to show you how to do it. Let's take a look. So this is what we did in my last video. I showed you how to do these two modules to add to your A+ content. But the one that I think is really important is the module where you can click on your other books. It shows your other books that you have, and you can actually click on them and then cross promote your books that way. And that's what I want to show you today. And I want to show you what that looks like in practice. For example, for this book, Grumpy Monkey, they have got their A+ content here, and then right below they have got that module that I'm talking about where you can cross promote your books. So they've got all of their books here, and you get a little bit more information. So it's got the title of the book, collect all of the picture books in the Grumpy Monkey series. So this is very good for series, but it could be for any of your books. And then when you actually click on one of them, it takes you to their site. So when people land on your page for this book and they can see your other books and they click on them, it takes them to your other book as well. So it's a really great way of cross-promoting your books. This author has done this for all of his books, and I think that's a really, really good thing to do. And he's got so many books that he's used two of the modules to include all of his books. And you can do that as well, and that's a really good way to cross-promote your books. So that's what we're going to do now. So we're going back on Amazon, and I showed you in my last video how to access your A+ content where you can build your modules. This is the modules page that you can access when you go onto your A+ content manager. And this is the module that we talked about last time. We clicked on this and it showed us the size. Any of these modules, if you want to use them, you just click on them and it shows you the size that you have to use to put into Canva or into any other tool that you're using to create your images. And the one I want to show you today is this one here. It's called the Standard Comparison Chart, and it's designed to compare different products on Amazon. But we can do this for our books. So we can have all our books in a row here and link to them and give more detail. I'll show you how to do that. So let's click on this standard comparison chart first to see what sizes we have to use. And this is the module that we have to use. So what we need is this size here. We need 150 by 300, and this is where we're going to place our book covers. So any books that you want to cross promote on your A+ content, you have to get the covers and basically make a small image like this. I'll show you how to do it. So we know it's 150 by 300. We go back to Canva, 150 by 300. So this is the size that we need to use, and this is where we're going to place our images in. I need the pictures for the covers of the books that I want to place in this module. So let me just get my covers and quickly put them in and I'll show you. So here is the cover for Monty's Counting Adventure. I want to place this one in the A+ content, so I make sure that it's centered. And because this is going to be a very small image on Amazon, I'm going to make it as big as I can. So I'm going to stretch it right to the sides, and I'm going to place it in the middle. Canva is very good for letting you know if your picture is right, if your image is right in the middle. And we do the same with Monty's Rainbow Road Adventure. I've got my cover here, so I'm going to stretch it out right to the end so that I can make it as big as possible, and I'm going to center it. There's the center, I can see that. And now I've got 2 images that I can use for that module. And what I need to do now is I need to download these 2 images. So we click on the share button up here, and that will then show us the download button. And I click on download, and I'm going to download them as PNGs. I find that that is always the best way to do it. And I also find that it helps if I make it slightly bigger. So I make the PNG bigger than, not too big, but bigger than what it was. And I download both of those images. So now all you have to do is to save your 2 images on your computer. And when we go back to Amazon and create this A+ content, we will have to enter them here. And I will show you in my next video how we upload the whole A+ content, or how we fill in the A+ content with the images that we have created. And all you have to do is download all the images that we have created so far, keep them somewhere on your computer where you can find them easily. And then all we have to do is fill in these modules, and I'll show you how to do that in the next video. But in the meantime, you can also find the ASINs for the books that you want to cross-promote in this module. And then I'll show you in the next one how to fill all of this out, how to create your A+ content, how to upload it, and that will hopefully increase your sales of your books, because I think that any books that have A+ content are far more attractive to the buyer. They show the buyer what they're getting, and buyers are much more willing to click on the buy button when they can see exactly what they're getting. So A+ content is so important for your books, and this is a really easy way to do it on Canva. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was clear to you how to do that. If you've got any questions, of course, let me know, and I'll try and answer as best as I can. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how to upload your whole A+ content onto Amazon, and then it's ready on your book sales page. How exciting! I always find it exciting when they get approved, because it makes my sales page look so much more professional, and I can honestly say that it does help with sales. I have seen an increase in sales as soon as I put the A+ content on one of my books. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this can happen to you as well. I'm sure it will. Just create some really nice A+ content, and that will really help. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.